my truck, it needs a wash. But at least the sun is shining right now out here in beautiful Boise, Idaho. It's a little bit cold, not as cold as it's been. But in our last training episode, we talked about supplements. I guess that was in our supplement episode. This is the first episode that I will be taking my supplements. I'll be showing you. I'll be tracking all my workouts here. We're training at a different location today. So again, you know, you'll see some new machines here that I might implement a little bit more, but it's fun. You know, it's nice to be back on a couple of supplements. You know, I have a goal in mind here. We'll talk a little bit more about goal setting. But one thing, notice my hat. Just flip it around a little over the top right there. Got the gum in, the hat backwards. It's time for some Swoldier Nation. You know a place is legit when they have the cardio right when you walk in. There's no fancy lobby. We got cardio machines right here. So like I said, we had our supplement. Who is that guy? Who keeps a magazine of themselves? You know, don't even hate. It's in there. I'll look at it because I don't look like that right now, and it's a little bit of motivation. It goes along with my other little motivational stuff I can carry around with me. This was one of my favorite magazine articles, 68 pages of Arnold, aka the Austrian Oak, aka the Governata. But you know, talking about motivation, this is something I bust out all the time. Today we're training delts. So what I've done is I've read up on my delt training today, just to kind of put me in the mood, kind of get me ready for some intense delt training. One thing I love here is the failure to get the max pump. So when you're in the gym and you're training, we always talk about the pump, and I've talked about it before. When you're training and you're not getting that maximum pump, it could be due to you're not training hard enough, you rest too long between sets, your diet is inadequate, you do not get enough sleep, and you're not putting the mind in the muscle. So, you know, I'll read that. Another one of my favorites is Bob Paris. I mean, that right there, that's a legit physique. You know, my all-time favorite, Steve Reeves. Arnold and both Bob Paris kind of had that same goal as Steve Reeves, to of attaining that beautiful symmetry as opposed to just mass. But this is another one that I like to read from time to time. People that I really get inspired from by their physiques are the people that I try to kind of model my life after. But this is my little black book. You guys saw it last time. Today we're going to be going over weak points, so training weak areas. As you can see, I have so much stuff written in here, and it's go time. You know, it's kind of been lackadaisical up until this point. I am planning on doing a show in May. So about 12 weeks out from that right now, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to divide the paper, and divide the sheet of paper in half. I'm going to write pros and cons, and I'm going to go up into the posing room, and I'm going to strip down, and I'm going to look at my body. I'm going to take a look at my physique, look at my quads, my hamstrings, look at everything, and decide what weak areas I have, what are my good areas, what I need to improve on, and then I'm going to write my goals, my long-term goals for this year, and my short-term goals. So I know exactly what I need to work on. I have my goals written out, and then it's like a plan. Each day I'm going to be looking at, you know, if I need more medial delt on that lateral head of the shoulder, then I'm going to be working on that first and foremost in my workout. So by creating a kind of a list of things you need to work on, you can then break it down bit by bit and create short-term goals for that long-term goal. Now my long-term goal, I don't know if you guys know this, is to win. Not just compete, but to win the Mr. Olympia Men's Physique Showdown. It's the first time it's going down out there. It's gonna be a lot of work. There's so many great competitors out there, but you know, that's what I'm training for. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to anyone. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm here to win. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be sharing it with all of you guys. Fitness is for everyone, but when I get cracking on a competition, it's game time. You know, it's my competitive juices. My football comes out in me, and it's what keeps me going. As you can see, we are on our supplements today. Since today's just a shoulder workout, and it's not legs. I've had a pretty good workout, a pre-workout meal, so I don't need as much energy as maybe the Platinum Pre. I'm gonna leave this in the bag and save that for a leg day or a really low carb day. I also got my my beta-alanine. I've taken my CLA today. I'm kind of worried because the shaker's been in here for a couple days. Can you guys smell that? Oh, that's rich. Or forgot that was in there, so we're just gonna leave that one. This is the one I was talking about. I might just end up throwing that shaker away. And I know everyone out there has done it before. The worst is when it's hot outside and you get into your car and you're like, what is that smell? It's the shaker cup that you've left in there from a protein shake that's heated up in your car. You take it off, and I know no matter how many times you wash it, the stink doesn't come out. So wash your damn shaker cups, people. Such a hypocrite. What's worse is, I don't even think that's mine. I think that's one I borrowed from a girl. So I'm sorry if you know who you are out there. 2 scoops here. That's it's pretty middle of the road. 2 scoops is gonna give me right around 160 milligrams of caffeine through green tea extract. But I love, like I said, I love these products because they tell me exactly what I'm getting in here. So I got my amino blend, my L-arginine for the pump. I got all sorts of beta-alanine a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit more because I really like that tingly feeling. But you'll see, so this reading material that I have out on the table, that's something I do before I come to the gym. I do it about, I'll read while I'm eating my pre-workout meal, just to get my mind in the right mindset to train. But that's something you guys always talk about. I focus and I visualize on what my goals are for that day. You have to have, it's not enough just to have this kind of muddy picture of what you want in your life. Guys like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he had a clear-cut vision. He wanted to be a bodybuilding champion. He wanted to be in the movies. He wanted to come to America. He knew exactly what he wanted. So first and foremost, what do you want? Not what do your parents want, what do you want out of this? And the gym is just a microcosm of real life. What goes on in the gym, and if you're able to push yourself in the gym, that's what you learn here, you can take and use in every aspect. So clearly define what you want in the gym and what you want in life right now. For me, it's winning Mr. Olympia. It's traveling the world with Optimum Nutrition. It's bringing health and fitness to people who might not ever think that they had the opportunity to do that. It's helping people, even close people to me, lose weight. Realize that being healthy and happy is so much easier than eating crappy and living an upset life, being depressed. Like it's about the food you eat, it's about the way you think. So right now, create that paradigm shift, and it all starts with the mind. The mind is gonna be something that's gonna work for you or against you. That always goes down smooth. I love amino energy, kind of like scotch. Just kidding, I don't love scotch. When I go out, I order a scotch on the rocks, hold the scotch. That's a corny joke, I'm sorry guys, but Anchorman, I quote movies all the time, so I love scotch. Scotch. But really, it's amino energy. Yo, and here at Idaho Athletic Club, it might be a little juvenile or might remind you of your elementary school, but I'll tell you what, getting a gold star for whatever this is, it reinforces positive, I guess it reinforces positive behavior. So I'm really hoping I get my gold star today. If I'm lucky, I might even, I don't know what the difference between a dot and a gold star is, but Idaho Athletic Club, I kind of like this. I'm a big visual person, so if I could see that I got a gold star for the day, it's gonna make me feel like I did good. So for those of you out there that need a little positive affirmation in your journal, put a gold star on the days you work out.